which we have already done in Limoto wetland in Parisa.
Ngabwe bakola Limoto e Parisa.
In Limoto, we persuaded the people to go from the center of the swamp to the periphery of the swamp and make fish ponds there.
Limoto twayikirizigana n'abataka okutoola enima mu kibali bayira ku lukalu.
Si ku lukalu the edge of the swamp.
Kumbali kw'ekibali.
Abanyankole bakiyita omuyiga, the edge of the swamp.
Kumbali kw'ekibali.
Now we made fish ponds there. The center of the wetland came back and water came back.
Kumbali okwo baataako ebidiba ebyenanda era wagati mu kibali wagati amaadhi gayira.
Maadhi gonka n'ebisubi ebya wetlands.
Ti maadhi gonka aye n'ebisubi ebikula mu ntobazi.
Because those grass is part of the rain.
Ebitoogo.
That grass is part of the rain cycle.
Ebisubi ebyo n'ebyamba amaadhi okutoona.
Kuda wagulu and make rain.
Agajja gaigulu nga gakoze bwe gayinunulwa wano wansi gajja gaigulu ebire byakola amaadhi kabiri amaadhi gaabwa.
It is called transpiration, not evaporation but transpiration.
Transpiration twasoma mu UPE.
Transpiration ebisubi bituyana nebide ntuyo mubanga.
Ebisubi bituyana byaleeta waggulu amaadhi gaja mu kire gakola amaadhi gayira gatoona.
So what you are doing now is very dangerous. It interferes with the transpiration.
Sekye tulikola saawa eno kiriremesa okutuyana okw'emiti okw'ebisubi ebiba mu lutobazi kitegeza n'amaadhi tigayinza kugwa.
And then you now deny us water for irrigating the dry land.
Twabake tufunye maadhi getusobola kufukirira ebiri kumbali ku lukalu.
So and you are getting little money.
Ate nga mufuna n'obusente butono.
With fish farming you can get more. I will be able to come and show you the facts.
Bw'oba oli kuvuba ebyenanda ofuna esente edigera okusinga lw'olima ng'oli kulima mutobazi.
As I was coming here, I also saw that yes, you are working hard. I have seen you are growing mhogo, cassava, you are growing other sugar cane. You are working hard.
Bwe mbaire ndi kuidambo ine nga mbutuufu muli kutuyana muli kukola. Musimbye muwogo, musimbye ebikaado.
But I want to do things with the kibalo. You remember with the kibalo?
Aye ndibasaba tukolere ku kibalo.
Because if you have got only 4 acres or less,
bw'oba olina eka ina oba editagera,
you cannot get enough money from sugar cane.
Tosobola kufuna sente kuva mu bikaado.
But I will come back and we talk about it.
Aye kyaida kwira tukigaye kunaye.
So we are very happy that you came in big numbers.
Tusangaira okubabona abagweri nti mwidye mu bungi.
And that you have interacted well with the security forces.
N'enkolagana ebaire ennungi ino n'ab'amagye.
On the issue of the district headquarters.
Baba gye yasimba.
Which our brother Haji Chiveji had started.
That the wife Chiveji yali atandise.
I will involve the engineers brigade of the army to finish it.
Ab'amagye balina kwidda bagizimbe.
Mwebale ino abasoga Kibumba abakuume.
Mwebale ino Kibumba abakuume. Baba tweyanziza obugambo obwo. Mwebale ino webalirira kwidda.
Nza asemaka Jess ahabwa GNTV AKANKWASA. Kushana nago turi nshonga ya talai sita amahiga UPDF gargayo gasima mwebembezi w'ihanga His Excellency Dr. Museveni tumuhaburwa ahabo kugumana bebembera umurimo yonna kandi nangwa tubobonka n'abanyishengero basima amahiga UPDF ahabo umurimo murunje gwarukoro mu ihanga okutira mnonga omukumo busingi reka tubirebe.
Amahigi hangari ya Uganda agarukumanka ga Uganda People's Defense Forces ya Nyakazoba gabangajaguza emyaka 4 igabasa kumara gahambiri hangari ya Uganda ningashiga twirwe bembezo mundu mu hangari ya Uganda kandi hona amahe bargayo no kusima mukuru w'ihangari ya Uganda wokitinsa Yoweri Kaguta Museveni ahawo kugira ngo abiro muntu w'amani aharubaju rabo kandi atyo yabahiga yabahabura yabashomesa kandi nangwa yabakwata nk'abantu abandi nk'abanya Uganda bato nabo bayitungura kandi bakorakorana n'abasirikare.
Your Excellency, first of all, I want to welcome you to Busesa, where we are celebrating the 43rd birthday of our People's Army, when a group of 27 armed youths led by yourself conducted an audacious early morning operation at Kabamba Military Training School, which is now Uganda Military Academy Kabamba, to launch the successful protracted struggle of the NRA UPDF, and this is what has delivered to Ugandans consistent peace, security and stability, which they are using to transform the country socially and economically. We are very excited to say we call you our founding father, and therefore this is probably Founding Father's Day to you. We also want to again congratulate you for being elected the chairman of 2 global communities of NAM and the G77 plus China. These communities boast of about 80% of the population of the world.
Abanyishengero kwetorori hangari ya Uganda hona nabargaye no gamba aha mahigi hangari ya Uganda barukugira ngo hona gabira mahema runji kandi gakozereje cyone kikwitagisa ufiteka ho businge umuntu mu hangari ya Uganda nangwa nabinje okurwanira obusinge ohakizinga cya Africa yakirkwitira Uganda yashemera kandi yabanunji.
Actually ntegateka amahigi tuga Uganda gagezeho ahaboku namnongo kusinge mu Uganda iwe mbagira ngo akanyonyi katagenda kagera kati tatani watekaje konka waza kwetororo kareba Uganda yitaheri na ibintu bitukora na za business ni obusinge burisirwa mahika nyenda gasali yukinga ahabwe cyo ebindi bikuzamu ni individuals manya mahera garga itwa umbantu uko kuboye nemize yawe mbi nona wazo mahe umwe no bogine kandi oyishwe ngurito tukuba vetting tukubazija tukubasindikayo babakira so yakeka jire mchembi eje mchembi nebediye nkachi ikumuntu oka ekinde kinkwenda gambaho ya detwa semyake jiyone ya tarehe 6 to celebrating tarehe 6 niwe ekikunkwata ho nkumuntu neshonga zabasakare bitu abana bitu baryokwe nibaturwanira wareba aiba kurara ukareba enjura nebatera yes bashime kwa baryo mchaka konka barkayo bakirenga abana babo bari mu bashumero agakwenga kamo mana bamwe abaguza kore bikoroberevyo no kirigirira entase yabo ukwikubera so nyona ari ntegateka His Excellency nyishwa karaganise ngo bombeke amashomero gabana b'abasirikare aiba kubasa kushomera yaba ryo primary azo mu secondary azo mu university na HS ubundi yaba na college mirumo yo busirikare atakata hamu okemebwa ningo kohibwa nangwa kazano mukwiba ninga mukuza kwita abantu ninga mukuza kozesa kubembundi yeye orukurondo busente buragireki burashomesa umwana
gwali lineje liriwo likola mikoro na milimu jeni aremo kati ejeri ya Uganda linakuwa ali kumabanda Uganda chenkanye lino twagala okuliwa challenge Tibanda Uganda bakomplaininga na the opposition bawambibwa bali mu court martial abamu tebamanyirwa ko bayitire amaje musidise kati umogera ne mukuzo na kusima telesita ne mufambulize ne mutandika okutwaganga ngo omusajja atadde echupa kukati kukati okubukabuka nga bino okubukabuka n'okuyita ku waya nga bino byetwalabanga mu ssomero ebyabafuusa tekimala. Twagala ejje litambulira ku disipulini, ejje litambulira ku mpisa nga lyewala ebikolwa ebinyigiriza abantu. Twagala kati olunaku nga luno bandi balukozesa gamba nti bonna bali mu kooti masho tubeesonyiye nga bagende mu kooti ez'abantu. Awo bandibadde tucelebrating ejje.
So ninyenda ngumbagambire ngu entaro nimbi amahaga gana gatukuuma tushemeye kuba twesemere nambwe no muri yecho ninyenda kwebaza munonga muzeyi wetu Yoweri Kaguta Museveni Commander in Chief ahabwo kwebembera je amahaga emice yagatiremu okwari kugatwaza nago gakahinduka gakaba nuko gatwariza abantu ni mushabira ngurhanga yongere no kumuhangaza.
And I want to assure the world that the Uganda People Defense Forces deserves that glory because they have not only served and preserved the peace in Uganda, they have done it in the whole region of East Africa, they have done it in Africa, and they have done it worldwide. Because when UPDF is in Somalia, when UPDF is in Central African Republic, when UPDF is in Congo, UPDF is in other parts of this continent, it averts any terror danger that the world will experience, just like what America experienced. So I must say they deserve the glory 100%.
Omurumo gw'amahega ga Uganda n'okukuma abantu n'okukuma n'ihanga. Ntwenda kubashima munonga emyaka 43 y'ubashyikya, emyaka 43 ya discipline, emyaka 43 hino oratahira mu ihanga ryitu omurabe kwa kureta umutwe bagutera baterorist bakireta umutwe bagutera barekera obusinge obugwaje n'entebekana omu Uganda nicyo kurebera abaheru nuberekangano bijaha kikwareta no kujya mu haruho obusinge konka tabakomaho bonka abasirikare bitu bareta no businge Southern Sudan, Congo, Somalia na Central African Republic. So amahega UPDF ntugasima munonga itwenka parliament umurumo gwitu no kureba ngu kuba tushabe sente twazo bahereza bagumana bakora imirumo mirungi yo kurika ihanga ryitu ryo mu buteka ryo mu businge n'entungu.
Tuheye Ronald wa Gntv Omar Kampala.
Polisi y'ihanga rya Uganda yasaba abanya-Uganda kurenga bakoresa omukutu ogwo batire okumanya nka UPF mobile application ajangwaho nobakubasa kugambara enshonga ziriyo zigenda mu ihanga ryitu rya Uganda nangwa no kongera kwereka obushumanguzi obwabebembezi batari bamwenda mwe barukweshimbira mukaje birebe.
President of Police Chombo Dyson from ICT, and I'm here to show you how we use the UPF application, which we call UPF Mobi. UPF Mobi is used on different things, and as we shall explain and show you on the screen, you will see that if you want any police contact, let it be for CID, let it be a counter phone number, let it be OCCID, OC traffic, you don't need to hustle. You just go on UPF Mobi and you get the contact. In case you have any challenge that you maybe want to contact or call the police office at any station, we have all the contacts on the UPF Mobi for the entire country. Other than that, you can also report a crime. Let's say maybe something is happening in your community. You can report a crime through this UPF Mobi. It is received in our command center, and we dispatch a team to help or support where accordingly. And then also on top of that, if you have EPS ticket, the traffic fines, or you are buying a car, or you want to know if your car has fines, you can still use UPF Mobi to check and see which fines are on that car. And when you check, the fines come with a PRN. You can even just pay there and then, and everything is sorted in real time. You don't need to hustle going to the bank. If you have mobile money, you can do everything from the UPF Mobi. You can also report missing people, missing children, adults on UPF Mobi. And in case maybe the person you're looking for someone has seen him or her around in the community, then you can raise and say, yeah, the person you're looking for is here, so come and pick him or her. Lost items, national IDs, because when people lose their national IDs, they are taken to and someone finds it, he or she takes it to the police station, but it's hard for the person who lost it to know whether his or her national ID was found. So we go through the stations, we pick those national IDs and upload them on UPF Mobi. So when someone loses a national ID, just go in the UPF Mobi, you type in your name. If we found it, it will come out and you see it on the Mobi with the station where that ID is, and you just walk there freely without any charge, and you pick it. So it's what we want to show you on this screen, so that you download it, you install it, and start using it. You avoid this hassle of going to the stations, looking for contacts, start calling people for contacts, but you'll be having the contacts directly within your phone. All what you need is just a smartphone. Once you have a smartphone, you just download it and install it on your phone, and from there you start using it. So I want to show you to see on the screen or what you. Once you type UPF Mobi, it will come and you will see UPF Mobi as you see it there. Now this one has it already installed, but if you don't have it installed, and it's very light, only 3.8 MBs, so it's very light. It takes very short time to be installed, and it doesn't make your phone take enough space on your phone. So after installing it, it will request you to put in your name and contact number. Why do we ask for your contact number? In case you're reporting a case, we don't need again, because sometimes you may be reporting a case when you are under siege and you cannot talk. But we already have your number, so we can track and see where you're sending the message from, and we know maybe the place that you're getting a problem from is that, and then police can reach you and help you. So after opening it, you will get it as you see it there. There is report crime, there is EPS tickets, there is lost and found, there is missing persons, there is search station and nearby stations. Now I'll start with report crime. On report crime, you enter the category of the crime. On categories, either it is a complaint, you're complaining about a police officer. Maybe he is mishandling you or is mishandling your case. So you can report, you can complain about that police officer, and PSU will pick up that case and handle it accordingly. If it's not complaint, then you're reporting a crime of something that is taking place within the community, maybe mob justice, maybe robbery, or any type of crime. You report it, immediately our command center picks it up and follows up with you to reach and help or give the support that is necessary. And once you finish typing all the information you're typing, you'll get that notification of saying that your case has been reported successfully, and our command and control center will start interacting with you. When we got EPS tickets, now on EPS tickets, here is you're buying a car or your own car, you are not sure whether it has got a ticket that day. Or some of you have taxis, but you don't drive them yourselves, you give them to drivers. And when a driver is reporting in the evening, you don't know whether he has committed an offense, a traffic offense or not. So when he's reporting in the evening, before you pay him or her, because also there are females who are drivers now, just got EPS ticket, put in your vehicle number. It will show you if that driver that day committed an offense, so that you can deduct the money from him, you clear the ticket. Otherwise, once you have paid him, then you, the car owner, we shall now start demanding money from you because it is your car that committed the offense. So if when you put in the number plate, maybe we can just get any person to give us a number plate. We shall not arrest you. UBB 412F. So it will bring the tickets, even if they are 100, even if they are 2, even if it's 1, it will bring the tickets that car is being demanded. It will show you the ticket number, where you committed that offense from, the amount you're supposed to pay, and the PRN. So all what you need is that PRN. You don't need to go to police station or anywhere. All what you need is just that PRN. Just put it in your mobile money and pay. Immediately the ticket will go off from your car. Whether motorcycle, whether buses, any vehicle that is on road, once it has a traffic fine, it will show there without you hassling. So that's the driver should stop. Even a friend, you can give a friend and he commits an offense there when you are not aware. So when a friend is bringing back the car, first check, and if there is a ticket, tell him that first clear the ticket because you took the car when it was clean. Now, this ticket, after 28 days, it makes a surcharge of 50%. So if, for example, like this ticket is 60,000 and you don't pay this within 28 days, it will put a 50% of fine, which we call surcharge. So you'll be paying 90,000. If your ticket is 200,000, after 28 days, you'll pay 300,000. So it's better you pay because it's you who committed the offense. Even it shows you the date it was issued, so you can count 28 days. Once they are done, then you pay the surcharge of 50% in that ticket. Lost and found. Lost and found, here we put national IDs that we pick from our stations and we upload them. So if there is any ID that is lost, maybe your ID is lost and you're not sure where it could be, if it is at a certain station and you put it in, it will show, and you know that this, for example, like this one of Namugize Winnie, the proper type is a national ID, it is at Chira Road Police Station. And the contact person number is there. So even you can call this person and the person will confirm to you and that yes, your ID is here. Of course, we hide the serial number, the NIN, because they may be misused by wrong people. So, but at least you know that that is your photo and that is your name. So you just go to the station and pick your ID. There's no charge. No police officer should charge you when you're picking your ID. It is free. To get it. And missing persons. In case a person is missing, we put the information here of the person is missing. And in case you're there and you see that person, you say, hey, this person is being looked for. I saw the details on EPF Mobi. So you can contact police and you say the person you're looking for is here, or I've seen him in this location, and police can come and connect with the family of that person. Go down. On search station, here, when you search for any station, no matter where that station is, it will bring the contacts of that station. It will bring the contact of the DPC, it will bring the contact of CID, it will bring the contact of the traffic office and the counter phone. So at least you cannot fail to get an officer when you are in need of police. All the stations countrywide, they are there, police stations with their phones. So feel free, when you need a police contact of a certain station, just use UPF Mobi and you'll get everything there. Then another one is nearby station. You may be in a location, maybe you are new in that area and you need help, but you don't know which station is nearby you. So when you go to nearby station, it will bring the stations nearby you. It will search and get the stations nearby you, and you can click on that station and it will show you, for example, like whatever you see in red is a police station. So all what you do, you just click on that police station, then also it will just give you the details of that station, the contacts of the officers who are manning that station. So this one gives you police stations near, because you may be near and you don't know which police name to enter in the search. So this one just gives you the stations, or the police stations within the location you are, and you can click on it. It will give you the details, and you contact police. They will come to your support. So this is all about UPF Mobi. It is simple to use, but so important and helpful. Feel free to download it. Feel free to use it to report anything. The information will reach us, and we shall handle it the way how it has come.
Mbezi wa polisi Ogwen Fred Enanga yargayo yabasa kuba nachamya kubuzima polisi kwa siroma hechera wa ADF kandi ogwabirariyo nachwekanisa okuruga omuyangari ya Uganda arukoze omuyangari ya South Africa arukorese motoka ebireine namba yechika kiyanga ya South Africa katubirebe.
Banyuma yabahekera kwerisa karungu bakahinduka ekindi kintu bakita abantu nko busisibirizi omwihanga rya Uganda mbwene kinte kitire abanya-Uganda bona ahabunkenke kandi nabandi tabakirara mu mazu gabo abamwene barara hihi na polisi okugira ngo abahekera baza kubikaho basange barinzirwe. Omwihanga rya Uganda erizoba polisi hanga rya Uganda yakwata omuhekero omwe arukumanyonka Sekayiba Ishahaka kandi ogu abere nabera omuchweka echa Greater Masaka hamwe no muri Kyotera kandi ogu bamukwata ariyo nagezaho okucekanisa okurga omuri Uganda okuzo mwihanga rya South Africa. Okurujira mugambirizi wa polisi y'ihanga rya Uganda Fred Enanga nagira ngo Sekayiba Ishahaka atwire nacekanisa omwihanga rya Uganda arukweshereka omwihanga rya South Africa ubwo arukoresa emotoka namba ba kenda 283 tapa kandi emotoka eji neye namba ya South Africa.
ADF collaborator was arrested at Mutukula by our territorial teams at Greater Masaka and Chotera. They arrested one called Sekayiba Ishak on suspicions of being an ADF rebel collaborator. This is a man who has been closely monitored by our joint border security team based at Mutukula. They had profiled him and kept on watching his movements as
Fred Enanga ogunomugambirizi wa polisi yo mwihanga rya Uganda yargayo no guhabura abanya-Uganda bona hamwe no kubarabara ngo baze ahabuzora misho baguma barebo muntu batarukumanya atatwire mucweka biruke bamanyiseho polisi abarihihi ningasi abiyo kwerinda abarihihi ngwakuba abahekera aba berisize karungo mu ihanga rya Uganda nibetwara mu nk'abantu baburizo bahendera batemwire abanya-Uganda.
He crossed the border in a motor vehicle under registration number B9243TP, a South African number plate. He has always crossed from Uganda to South Africa and the countries in between. So he was found in possession of an assortment of electric wires and security lamps, and arrangements are in place to have him handed over to the counterterrorism headquarters.
Ahabwa GNTV agarukosya ndikirinto nabwe.
Obwe enchiro y'okubanza y'abaana okutandika izoberi ya nyuma baziyo mashomero gono mu yangeri ya Uganda, polisi yargiye abasako bane hananjiriza bazire kurebeka ngo bazabzora misho kandi bamwe bayeshyiza abana babo mu mashomero kandi bagumiza bamba bahabura kurebeka ntu baba ha sente nyingi ekirije kuba yambo bitabibwa we sente izo nangwa abantu bazano myanya eyo kuteka mu sente izo katubirebe.
We have the official reopening of the first term for 2024, and as always we anticipate an increase in school activities. It's against this background that the Inspector General of Police has come out to remind all school administrators, educators on their legal responsibilities to protect school children from harm, including any other risks of safety as well as security. And we always guide that all proprietors of schools should follow and adhere to the security and safety guidelines issued by the Ministry of Education. Therefore, we have come out to issue a few security tips, because we know that the increase in activities of teaching and learning and many other academic preparations means waking up early to transport children to school, especially day scholars, and which always brings about congestion on roads due to rush hours of dropping and picking children. There are parents who wake up as early as 5 to drive to school. Others begin walking their children as early as 5 a.m. We always notice that there are children who are vulnerable. You find them leaving their homes and walking by themselves to school, which is very, very dangerous, especially where we have child perpetrators and other enemies of children who take advantage of them. So we want to remind all schools, as always, to review their security emergency preparations and make alterations. From the previous emergency preparations that they had, because some of these school safety fundamentals are mastered by parents and other members of the public, so it's important to alter them. And the fact that some children are subjected to abuse and torture within their homes, we recommend that all children are examined, especially boarders, upon their return to school for any signs of child abuse during their holidays and so on. Then children transported on motorcycles are required to wear helmets, since 80% of all head injuries are out of failure to use helmets. This is important. And there are parents who simply leave their children at drop zones. There are chances that they can get concerns. We advise that children should be escorted up to inside their classrooms, especially day scholars. Then school fees challenges. We urge school proprietors, where possible, to give special consideration to parents with school fees concerns due to the emotional and psychological impact it gives to pupils and students who are blocked pending clearance. You know, it is very sad when you see certain pupils and students are waiting at the office, are waiting for clearance, and yet their colleagues are already in the dormitories, in the classrooms. So there's that torture that a child goes through when they see their parents pleading with the school bursar, with the school director of studies, and so on. So it's always good that schools come up with an arrangement where children don't see these challenges that their parents go to, because it is the way it affects them. And where there is bullying in schools, some of the children take advantage, you know, to bully other children. You come from a poor family, oh, you are blocked at the bursar's office and things like that. So it's important to invite these parents, probably like a few days earlier, and you come up with a school structured payment without the child getting to see what their parents actually go through. We need to encourage our children to avoid shortcuts, especially those who are day scholars, and then memorizing routes and landmarks. Parents whose children have allergies should inform the school. That is important. Then strangers are a no-no. Teach children to be cautious of strangers, especially by walking away from strangers who approach them, and so that they're out of danger. Police, of course, does not tolerate bullying in schools, so we encourage parents to teach their children from a young age that bullying is an intolerable offense. They need to know that once somebody intimidates or bullies you, they should know where to go and report such undisciplined students. Then prohibited items must not be smuggled into schools, both day and boarding. Some of these include, of course, use of drugs. There are schools which don't accept smartphones because they are disruptive in nature. Electric gadgets, flammable products like lighters, matches, and which are major fire hazards, energy drinks, and unnecessary cash and expensive items. There is where a report was issued at one time where children were going with pocket money of 3 million, others 7 million, and of course, if you have the money, and you need to spend it in a responsible manner, and
ekitongole ky'okujunana akora ndangamuntu z'abanyayuganda ekikumanywa nk'ekyanera kyaragayo kyayihananyiza abanyayuganda butemereza omutima abw'akasente akubatwire nibagamba kakwingana emitwaro 4 ngo nizo barije kuba nibashashura bani bagarukamu kuhanikisa endangamuntu zabo busiya bagira ngo sente ezo buzima tubarije kuba nibashashura mbwenu buri omwe endangamuntu yarikumanya unayenda kwaho ayije n'ebirikwetenga ayihandikise katubirebe.
bwanyuma y'ekitongole kiri kusunanizibwa ebyendangamuntu omu ihanga ryaitu erya Uganda ekyanera okurugayo bakateekaho esente zirikwingana emitwaro 4 okugira ngu buri munyaganda weena araba aine endangamuntu enkuru yaza kuhandikisa endangamuntu ye ensya aize n'esente ezo. Mbwenu abanyaganda barigireyo bayiterera omuranga barikwereka obutashemerwa barikushaba gavumenti ngu esente ezo n'esente nyingi munonga ngu bambabaasa kubasharaho babacendereze akasente ako ngu akubati kugira ngu buri munyaganda weena nabasa esente ezo. Mbwenu ori omugambirizi w'ekitongole ekyo ekyanera Osborne Mushabe yarugayo n'okuhumuriza abanyaganda ngo ekitongole ekyanera kyaherize kuba nkihurra amara gabo hamwe n'obusaasi obwo mwene sente ezo bazihireho okugira ngu buri munyaganda weena aize afune endangamuntu ye ensya.
Wabaddewo amawulire agayitingana nti buli munyaganda wakusasula emitwalo 4 buli lunaku lwamala nga taziza bujja endagamuntu oba density ye. Kaweefube ow'okuza obujja endagamuntu oba density bw'aba atandise kaweefube gwe tuyita mass renewal exercise. Kino kireseewo okwemulugunya eri abannayuganda bonna nga bawuza oba bagamba nti tebalina ssente ezo zonna emitwalo 4 gya kusasula ng'amateeka bwe gabadde galambika oba agalagira. Naye twagala kubategeeza nti ng'omuganda bw'agamba nti kyemwayagaliza embazzi kibwe yagasudde ng'ekitongole kyanira naffe tuli mu kuteekawo enongosereza okulaba nti zino esente temujja zisasula. Ate twagala kubategeeza nti buli muntu yenna kasita okomyawo endagamuntu oba density enkadde gye twakuwa tojja kubanga osasula ekintu kyonna.
Osborne Mushabe yagumizamu arikusoborra abanyaganda ngu bahurre bahumwire ngu akuba ekintu eki kikozwe gavumenti y'ihanga rya Uganda ekwatanise n'ekitongole kyabo ekyanera hamwe na ministry y'ebyensonga z'omunda y'ihanga okugira ngu buri munyaganda atunje endangamuntu ye hatariho kusasura akasente koona.
Tuli mu kukola enongosereza zino ate zavudde dda mu management y'ekitongole kya NIRA, zavudde dda mu board ne wa minister w'ensonga z'omunda oba minister atwala ekitongole kya NIRA, kati ziri wa ssabawolereza wa government gwe tuyita Attorney General yajja kujja n'avaayo n'ekyenkomeredde. N'olwekyo tusuubira nti abannayuganda bonna teri muntu yenna ajja okuba nga asasula okufuna ID empya kaweefube wa mass renewal oba kaweefube w'okuza obujja endagamuntu bw'aba atandise. So temweralikirira nti mwakusasula zino esente tetusuubira nti tujja kutuukayo eyo. Kasita oleeta ya ID oba endagamuntu enkadde tujja kuba nga tusobola okuwandiika ate tukuwe density empya nga tasasudde ekintu kyonna. Ate n'abo abannayuganda banaffe abateewandiisangako okufuna endagamuntu oba density twagala kubategeeza nti bajja kuba nga beewandiisiza ku bwereere nga teri muntu yenna asobola okusasula ssente.
Kanwet Kamuhebwa Edwin ogun manager relations and operations omukitongole eki ekyanira yarugayo n'okusoborra ngu batandika ehurru ey'okuhandikisa abaana bato abari ahansi y'emyaka 16 hamwe n'abari ahiguru y'emyaka 16 arikugira ngu abaana abo abari ahansi y'emyaka 16 mbiza kuhandikisibwa endangamuntu zabo ngu rero batunje ibarikweta nini namba ngu kandi abo abari ahiguru y'emyaka 16 batunje endangamuntu zabo.
Nga 6 February tugenda kubeera mu masomero aga UPDF oba ze tuyita nga Army schools, abamu baziyita Kadogo schools. Tugenda kubeera Mbarara, Barracks Mbarara, Makenke, tugenda kubeera Gaddafi, tugenda kubeera Masindi, tugenda kubeera Bombo, tugenda kubeera Neggulu. Tugenda kubeera mu masomero ago nga tujjaguza ne UPDF. Naye ku luno ekyenjawulo ekiriko kiri nti tugenda kubanga tubawa obuweereza bwaffe. Batera okuvaayo ne bawa obuweereza bwabwe mu bantu, naye ku luno ffe twakikoze ng'ekyenjawulo naffe okubaddiza okubaweereza. Naye tugenda kubeera nga turegisteringa abaana baabwe abateregisterinangako oba bateewandiisangako. So abaana abo bagwa mu biti bibiri. Waliwo abo abali wansi w'emyaka 16 n'abalala nga bali waggulu w'emyaka 16 abawansi w'emyaka abatanaweza myaka 16 tugenda kubawandiisa tubawe NINs oba kyetuyita national identification numbers.
Tukamuhebwa Edwin yagumizamu yashobora nabo ababuzirwaho enangamuntu zabo hamwe nabo ababire bayahandikise enangamuntu konka batakazitungaga abari hansi emyaka 16 ngo biza gukora ikibaru kweta update ninga ugarukamu enangamuntu busya ngo konke ekyo nikiza gukorwa bwa nyuma yo kutera kasani akasya bakaba niko bateka hanangamuntu ejo.
Naye abo abasusse emyaka 16 bwe banga beregisteringa ko emabega nga tebanaweza 16 tugenda kuddamu kyetuyita update tubakuba ekifaananyi ekipya kyetuteeka ku ID tubawe ID zaabwe. Naye era bwe bawaayo abo nabo abaweza emyaka 16 nga teberegisteringirako ddala nabo tugenda kubaregisteringa. N'omuntu yenna anaaba ng'afunye omukisa bayinza okuba abasirikale abanaabeera mu barakisi oba ayinza okuba omuntu yenna ayina kyakola n'abasirikale oba anaatusangayo naye era tetujja kumuleka bw'aba tusanze tujja kumuwa omukisa ogw'okumuwa obuweereza. Ekyenjawulo ekirala ekiriwo kiri nti tugenda kuba era tugabana ebbaluwa z'obuzaale kwabo abanaaba nga balina ebyetaagisa tugenda kuba tuzikolera awo wennyini awo tuziwe omuntu anaaba nga zeetaaze oba nga ziregisitarinze.
Aha bwa GNTV yagarukosya ndi Clinton nahabwe
babare mnonga agongo tabatwenire omwabaziyogo kandi bare kutwegitaho aha GNTV ikiriza ngarike nkwijuse byabiriyo metwe yagarukosya.
Omugarukosi erizoba mukuru w'ihanga rya Uganda obukitenisa Yoweri Kaguta Museveni yashaba abantu okurwa mbishara.
Now this is not a rational use of that place.
Iyo tinkozesa nungi ey'ekifo ekyo.
Abanyishengero basiima amahega ihanga rya Uganda ahaba umurimo gubakozera.
Actually ntegateka amahega tuga Uganda gagezeho ahaboku namunongo kusinjo mu Uganda.
Kandi hono muri indi kuru polisi yaragayo no kugira ngo neje kushomesa abanya-Uganda okukosa teknolojiya okurgayo kwaba bemishango yabo.
And I'm here to show you how we use the UPF application.
Aga nagand omugarukosi.
Webare mnonga kutwegitaho kandi niko twahendera tuyagarukosi ekireki. Evening special ni kubane kurataho nandi EVAS AKANKWASA na iza control room.